Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, VedicAstrology.com. I do, if you're new, I do consultations. I teach courses. In fact, we're starting a new level 1 beginners course on September 25th. It's a 24-week live online Zoom course, a very, very practical, in-depth course. So let's get started. So today we'll talk about a really powerful thing going on. That's going to be on September 29th in US and September 30th or 29th and 30th in India. What's happening is we have this major conjunction of Sun, Ketu, and Mercury. It's not very common. It's actually rare. And now what's happening is we're in the middle of eclipse season. So we just had a lunar eclipse yesterday. That was the full moon on September 17th and 18th in India. And then we are going to have a solar eclipse on the 2nd of October. But so that's going to be Sun will be with Ketu on the new moon. Sun and moon both will be with Ketu. And I've done a separate video for that. You can check it out, solar eclipse. That's going to be one for the decade. But before that, the Sun is going to be exactly conjunct with Ketu on September 29th. So let me share. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Sun and Ketu and Mercury together, exact conjunction. Okay, so that's going to happen on in the morning of September 29th, Pacific time. That'll be evening or night in India. And that's Sun and Ketu exactly conjunct. And then evening of 29th, that is in US, and morning of 30th, that's when Mercury and Ketu are going to be conjunct. So what does that mean? See, Sun is our soul, Mercury is our intellect, intelligence, and Ketu is the moksha karaka. Ketu is intuition. Ketu is going within. Ketu cuts you off from everything external. Ketu wants you to go back home. Ketu is lineage. Ketu is tradition. Ketu is past lives. Ketu is our ancestors. Ketu just has one goal, that is to remind you of who you are. And so Ketu, so whichever planet Ketu sits with, we have sort of like detachment, but we go within. We really, that brings out the real meaning or the truth about that planet. So now that's Ketu. Sun is our ego. Sun can be Sun is self-esteem. Sun is the king of the solar system. Sun represents our soul. So when soul meets Ketu, that is the most beautiful thing. That is like literally our soul is getting liberated. It's the liberation or moksha for the soul, because Ketu is moksha, Sun is the soul. So the biggest thing we can do is surrender our ego. We have to surrender our ego. Otherwise, Ketu will cut it off. There's no choice. So we don't have a choice. We have to either surrender or forcefully it'll be cut off. That's the Sun with the Ketu. But then it's activating our highest intuition. It's like awakening. This is like opening of the portals. This is really fascinating. Uh, Ketu is also very, it's the original thing, the source. So it's very creative in a way. And Sun is also creative. So this is going to give a huge dose of creativity, and especially in the field of discovering oneself. Self is the Sun. And this is going to be creative on many different levels. Now, Mercury is our intelligence. Mercury is communication. So there may be, see, Ketu is also headless, right? Ketu is the body without the head. So literally, if we're not careful, we may end up making headless mistakes. Our intellect, which is Mercury, if it's going to be with Ketu, that means we may end up making headless mistakes. That's a possibility. But the beauty is that, again, our intellect will have the deep intuition of Ketu. Anytime, so I've done other videos also for Mercury and Ketu. This combination represents deep intuition. So it's not just superficial intelligence, which can be Mercury. Mercury is knowledge. Mercury is gathering information and intelligence, but it could be on the surface, superficial level. But what we're talking about with Ketu and Mercury is deep intuition. Again, so this whole theme, Sun and Ketu and Mercury together, it's like awakening, literally becoming enlightened, moksha karaka. So we have nothing left in the external world to worry about, to take care of. That's Sun and Mercury going through Ketu. And it's so then we'll have eclipse, but this is profound. This is going to open the portals. So there's lots of remedies, lots of things what we can do on that day. Biggest one is focus on letting go of your ego, letting go of your self-esteem also, even letting go of your intellect, the monkey mind, letting go of all the thinking, that is Mercury. And then we'll be at peace. Another remedy, a very powerful remedy, actually, that's kind of more esoteric, is we can write down all our worries and difficulties in life, and then on a piece of paper. So write down everything that's bothering you, all the difficulties, challenges, things. Write it down and then burn it off. Okay, so Ketu and Sun is like this fire energy. Mercury is the all our thinking process, all the worries also. So write down and burn it off. So that's a good, like a ritual kind of a thing you can do on this day. And then in terms of mantras, really powerful day to do mantras. One is you can do the Ketu Bij mantra. Ketu Bij mantra is, so that's for everybody. And I'll talk about the 12 signs also specifically, what additional things each of the rising signs can do. But everybody can chant the Ketu Bij mantra. That's Om Stram Stream Strom Sah Ketuve Namah. That's the Bij mantra for Ketu. Then we can chant the Bij mantra for Ganesha. The simple one, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. And that is because Ganesha is the deity for Ketu. And then also the Mula mantra for Ganesha. That'll be very, very powerful throughout this day. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapate Varvarde Sarvjaname Vashmana Swaha. And another thing we can do, especially for Ketu, is a big remedy is feeding the dogs, taking care of dogs, or giving donation for rescue, rescue of dogs. So that's a very powerful remedy. And then, so that's in general for everybody. And then in terms of specific, all the 12 rising signs, Aries rising, this is going to be in your 6th house. And so 6th house is all about health. So do something extra for your health. Do some more exercise, do more maybe pranayam or meditation. So basically take care of your physical health on this day. That'll be very powerful for you. This will give you results, over the next 6 months, a year. So that's kind of similar energy of an eclipse. So focus on your health. If you do anything for your health on this day, you'll see huge positive results in that area. Taurus rising, this is taking place in your 5th house. So do something with your children, do something very creative with your children, do some projects with them, and also maybe with your romantic partners. So creativity is the theme. 5th house is all about creativity, and Sun is creativity, Ketu is creativity, Mercury is intelligence. So it's telling you to give birth to something profoundly creative, something very, very powerful. And that's Taurus anyway. It's a very creative, lagna. Venus being the Lagna Lord, so very creative people, Taurus rising. And this is activating your 5th house completely. Next is Gemini. Gemini, your 4th house will be activated. So something to do with your mother. A good remedy is do something for your mother if she's still with you or alive. Otherwise, do something at your home, like do meditation, chanting, something at your home. So basically, turn your home into an altar, or like a sanctuary or an ashram. So do something very spiritual in your home, place of residence, or with your family members also. For Cancer, this is taking place. Cancer rising, this is taking place in your 3rd house. You can literally do mudras, hand these gestures, different mudras. Just look up, there's lots and lots of mudras you can do, or start learning some new skill with your hands, like maybe playing guitar, or doing some kind of art and drawing and painting with your hands. So any creative work, any new skill, start learning some new skill. Or if you already have, are creative, you can also do lots of those on this day. Then we have Leo rising. Leo rising is taking place in your second house. This profound awakening will be in your second house. So one of the big remedies for you is food donation. On this day, Leo rising people, it's really good for you to give food donation, and also for you work on some projects related to your accumulated wealth or resources. So think of ways how you can improve your finances. This portal will actually give you opportunities. It's going to be very, very powerful, positive energy for your accumulated resources. For Virgo, this is of course taking place in your Lagna. So self-care, just go within, figure out who you are. That's the biggest thing you can do as a Virgo rising, because this is profound. Your Lagna Lord is there. It's exalted. It's with Ketu and with Sun. You have all the power. Sun in the first house gives you a lot of huge immunity, really good for health. But you got to do a lot of self-care, like take care of your health, or of your body, of yourself, but also discover yourself, who you are. This literally is the portal. Very, very powerful, fantastic energy. Then we have a Libra rising. So for Libra, Lagna Libra rising, this day, this massive portal is opening in your 12th house. So you can literally go on a retreat. If possible, that'll be fantastic, absolutely. Or just in your home, stay, have some solitude and do some meditation, do some silent meditation, go on Vipassana retreat or things like that. Also think of your ancestors, honor your ancestors, worship your ancestors. Give some donations in their name. Give some donations to the priests or the temples, or for some religious places, or some donations in a foreign country. So those are really powerful things you can do to activate this energy further. Now for Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising Lagna. This is taking place in your 11th house. This is all about your social circle, your friends, your desires. First is let go of your, if any, excessive desires. Because Ketu will cut it off otherwise. Secondly, reach out to your friends. This is a great way to develop very deep spiritual friendships, not superficial kind of acquaintances or on social media, but on social media also. This may actually give you opportunities to make really powerful spiritual friendships that'll stay with you throughout your life. Now, this may actually mean you may find people, or some people from your past or from past lives, they may reappear and you make friends with them. So that's the energy. Then for Sagittarius, it's taking place in your 10th house. So 10th house is all about work and karma and your profession and business. So some new opportunities in your business. Focus on your work on this day, and that'll give you a lot of new powerful opportunities. You'll discover like huge creativity, intuition, and new things related to your career. Then we have Capricorn. For Capricorn, this is taking place in your 9th house. That's related to our father, our gurus, our sangha. So spend time at the temple, literally. Spend time with your father. Spend time, doing things with your gurus, and also share your wisdom. Just share anything that is worth sharing with everybody else. This will give you really powerful results. Then we have Aquarius rising. This is taking place in your 8th house. A really deep, profound meditation. That's what I can say. For Aquarius people, literally, you can have moksha, liberation on this day. And I'm not saying it lightly. Of course, it's a very I haven't seen that what it looks like, but this is really powerful, opening up all your secrets to the universe. That's the 8th house, giving you opportunity to learn the hidden secrets of the universe, literally, and then discover yourself. So that's 8th house activation for Aquarius rising. Finally, the Pisces rising. Pisces, this is taking place in your 7th house. So something to do with your relationship and partnerships. So this means you may develop some divine connections, some even, I'm not saying just with God, but with people also. This may be the foundation of some very, very spiritual connection, partnerships, relationships. So maybe if you're married, you have a partner, doing meditation together, doing very spiritual work, deep spiritual work together. That's going to give you huge, awakening on this day. So that's what's happening on this very powerful day. I would say this one day is the most powerful day of the whole year. Absolutely fantastic day to do all these things. So in the intro section, we discuss most of the remedies and then additional remedies per sign. So make use of this. And yes, one other thing, you can always give donations. That's very powerful for everybody. Again, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps a lot. Also, hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications. Some people say, oh, they found out about the video after the event had passed. So that it doesn't happen. And then also starting a new course, live course for beginners. If you're interested, starting September 25th, check out the details on my website, VedicAstroAmit.com. Again, thank you for your support. Thanks for watching. And may this day be very, very profound for all of us. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.